Another Brick fan here with a BrickHeadz review. This is Shorthair Cats. This is set 40441, was released in January 2021, has 250 pieces, no minifigures, and cost about $15 when it was released. These are BrickHeadz number 120 and 121, and are part of the new Pets sub-theme of BrickHeadz. Let's go ahead and get these built, and then we'll take a close look at our two cats. BrickHeadz 2-packs have been around for a long time, and most of the time they are this larger and smaller BrickHead, especially at this $15 price point. So I like the way that turned out. The difference here is they have this new base plate style. Normally BrickHeadz come on a 6x6 plate, and this is no exception because there are two 6x6 plates in here, but this one has this whole surround that is done around both BrickHeadz. And interestingly, they have a little spot back here so that the tails of the BrickHeadz can be down flat. And there's just a spot here done with a 1x2 tile. So I thought that was kind of clever. So let's look. One other feature is this little sticker here in the front where you have these fish. There is also a sticker you can replace and use the cat paws instead. So it's kind of nice to get a little bit of customization in this. Let's take a look at the BrickHeadz individually. Here is our kitten, and as you can see, her face is done very nicely with this pink quarter round piece to represent her nose. And then she has these Wolverine claws in this kind of silver color here for her whiskers, which is a nice effect. She's in kind of a sitting position with her legs tucked on, her hind legs tucked underneath here, and then her front legs done just straight here. I like the way that the ears were done. So these are a 1x2 slope that angles in. And on the other side here is a roof piece that has the 3 angles on it that gives it this nice peaked look for her ears. The tail is on a clip here, so it moves up and down to position her tail. The back is a 2x3 tile and a 1x3 plate that gives a little bit of texture to the back of her head. Both sides are done exactly the same. So overall, the little kitten turned out quite nicely. The larger cat is done much the same way. You can see she has her legs also tucked under here, and then her front paws out in front, kind of straight. She does have kind of a slope here. So I like how she has the different color grays to represent her fur. She's wearing a bow around her neck, once again done with this yellow plate like we saw on the kitten, so she has a yellow collar on. Face is a little bit wider, but she's also still using these Wolverine claws as her whiskers and the pink quarter round for her nose. The ears are done almost exactly the same way as they were done with the kitten, with the 1x2 slope with the angle on it, and then the 3 sloped 1x2 piece here to create that peaked effect. And you get this nice black stripe of fur going down her head here. The back of the cat is done pretty much opposite of the way it was done for the kitten. So we have the light gray on top, but in this case it's done with a tile, and then the darker gray piece is done with a plate to give it some texture. The tail is a little longer and actually curls up a little bit on the back with this cheese wedge, and it does move up and down like it did with a kitten. The feet are actually on little hinges, so they can be moved out, so she can move her legs out just a little bit, the rear legs anyway, so there is a little bit of movement on those legs as well. Overall, I think these cats turned out very cute. They are part of this new pets theme, so I expect we'll be seeing a lot more of them. There's also a pair of German Shepherd dogs that has been released in this pet series, and I'll leave a link to my review of those here on the screen. I saw some links to some other BrickHeadz in this pet theme. I think I saw something about a goldfish, but we're not sure. None of them have been officially announced yet. I'm looking forward to seeing more of these pet themes because I think this one turned out quite nicely, and I do like the way both of these cats look. So I hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this BrickHeadz set. I'm going to get started on my next video, and until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I've left a link to my BrickHeadz review playlist up here on the screen.